Yeah, there is a garbage truck of plastic entering the ocean every minute of every hour of every day. Countless birds and animals are dying just from encountering plastic. We are experiencing the fastest rate of extinction ever, and plastic is in the food chain.
It is clearly lacking. So we know it's all going in, but at the same time we have the industrialisation and the commercialisation of our oceans. So we're taking all this biomass out. And so to think about in the future, in just a few decades' time, those scales tip to the point where there's more plastic than fish. I just find that as one of those statistics where you just put a stake in the ground and you're like, no, you will not pass. Like we can't let that happen. We simply cannot let the scales tip in favour of plastic over biomass in our oceans. It's just, well, not on my watch anyway.
Oh, hello. You must be Jay?
Hi.
Hi, Stephanie Müller. I'll be accompanying you to the room today. Please follow me. Well, welcome to the World Plastic Conglomerate. We are the leading global plastic producer since decades and decades. But we've decided to change our mission and our vision to become more sustainable for the future, not only for us humans, but also for the earth. So we also want to try to use more recyclable materials, more organic materials. And this is exactly why we need people like you, because you can help us learn more. So thank you very much for coming in.
That's great.
And here's already the room. Emma will be waiting for you, and I wish you a lovely day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, you must be Jay.
Hi.
My name is Emma.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in today. Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, what brought you here today?
Well, I've been checking out the news lately and I've seen a lot of things about plastic damaging the environment, and it's really concerning for me, and I would really like to be a part of a change. That's my main motivation for coming over here.
That's exactly the kind of attitude we're looking for, Jay. So I'm just going to ask you some personal questions regarding your plastic usage, and then we'll proceed from there. So, in what ways do you reduce your daily plastic consumption?
It's pretty simple actually. I use glass bottles for water, glass containers for food, toothpaste, capsules, and metal straws. Oh yeah, I also use a canvas bag during shopping so I can say no to plastic bags.
Okay. And would you say going plastic free has affected you positively?
Definitely, actually it's given me a lot of more insight on the things around me, especially on the things I buy. I feel that I've started buying healthier and fresh ingredients, and I kind of avoid processed packed food. I feel more healthy, and I feel that living a life without plastic is really beneficial, and everybody should try it out at least once.
Okay. And when did you become plastic free?
It actually started because of my mom. My mom used to, was really big on saving things, so this started off from a childhood age. It started off pretty simple actually. We used a bamboo toothbrush. It was nothing serious. Though I got pretty serious about it when I started entering the Green Society in my university. 2 years later from then, I'm the chairman of the society, and I'm almost plastic free.
Wow, that's really amazing. Did you have any deeper motivation to take this step?
Actually, one day I was just like, I'm just gonna get into it. So I read all the articles, heard all the documentaries, and I had a lot of information and knowledge with me, and I wanted to apply it, so that's why I'm over here. I want to help. Actually, by the way, remembering that, I have a really good documentary which I would like you to see. Do you mind?
No, yeah, sure.
Earth today is inhabited by 7.7 billion human beings. 1 million plastic bottles are bought every minute around the world. 8 million metric tons of plastic wind up in our oceans each year. There is more microplastic in the ocean than there are stars in the Milky Way. If we don't change, our world as we know it will. The question we must ask ourselves is why and how can we reduce our need for plastic?
3 weeks ago I've been on Bonaire and they had organized a big cleanup, and I was crying on the beach because it was, I think, 80% of the beach was plastic. What you see is only 3–4% what's already in the sea. The 97, 96 is laying on the ground of the bottom of the sea, the bottom. And the most terrifying thing about it will change into microplastics. And the microplastics will change in nanoplastics, smaller plastics. And we already have in our system. I think our system will adapt to the plastic microplastics, and that will cost a long time of years because we never get rid of all these plastics, never. I think a lot of people don't know what's waiting for us. It's not alone the fish who are going to die of eating some plastics. No, we are going to die, we will change. And in 1 month, I picked 1,500 bottles from the street in my own neighborhood. So many plastic things, everything is wrapped in plastic. It makes me crazy. You are responsible.
If you really want to reduce the amount of plastic, you have to go to many different supermarkets. For example, a really easy thing to do is go to the market, because then you can either bring your own bag or you get a paper one there. And yeah, I've talked with people who definitely said, like, I want to change this and I'm gonna buy like a lunchbox. If you not buy plastic bottles of water, but you buy one water bottle that's maybe one time a bit more expensive, then in the long run you will reduce the cost. And even some people make their own shampoos. There are loads of recipes online about how to make that, or your own deodorant or those kinds of things. And again, it's a lot about, if you're willing to do it, you have to make a lot of things yourself. I think it will really make an impact if students start to make a choice, like I don't want to buy plastics anymore, or at least reduce the amount of plastics that I buy. People have to pay 10 cents for a plastic bag, and then already a lot of people are like, no, I don't want that, so they bring their own. So I think those kinds of little things are definitely things that the government should do more in terms of reducing plastic. Like the vote in the European Parliament about banning single-use plastics is a very good beginning. And then that will be one big step, because then also businesses and organizations can't make these products anymore. Organizations should also take their responsibility more and just not make these products anymore, or think about how they can reduce or recycle or reuse things. A lot of the times people don't see that as a consumer you have a lot of power. We want something different, and companies, please try and do this as well and come up with different solutions. Yes, I think there's still a possibility of changing things around. It's so easy for everyone to just cut out some of the plastic in your life, and it's going to make such a big difference.
I think we are not able to change ourselves because it's always about the money. Big companies are ruling the world. So if they don't change, we don't change. But it's money, money, money. That's the...
That was a very interesting documentary, Jay. I wish we had time to watch it all. I just have one final question for you, Jay. Do you think you'll be plastic free for the rest of your life?
I would hope so. I mean, I don't think anything can change my mind.
Yeah, I got that impression. You've been one of our most helpful participants yet. Just out of curiosity, does anyone know that you came here today?
No. Wait, why?
Just so no one will miss you. We're going to start straight away.
It can take a few hours.